Yeah.
Lucifer, dawn of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. Lucifer, dawn of the morning.
I'm from the murder capital, where we murder for capital.
Lucifer, dawn of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth.
You did it again, you a genius,
Lucifer, dawn of the morning.
What's up, everybody? It's episode something of the Co Show. It is May 24th, 2018. There is an NBA playoff game tonight. I am excited. I'm going to do nothing but watch that. Joining me today, the one, the only, Jonah Wolf.
What up, what up?
How we doing today, Jonah?
Pretty good. Had an exam this morning. Glad that's over with. 6-day weekend.
Love to hear that. Memorial Day coming up. You know, I'm gonna grill. I think I'm going somewhere. Get some dogs. Get some burgers. Love it.
For sure.
I love Memorial Day. All right. So, what I wanted to talk to you about, we already talked about, because I didn't think you were gonna come on because your family member Andrew Serlin kind of forgot his schedule and said he was gonna come on today and didn't. So now he's not here. But we already talked about this, and it's going to be mostly a basketball-heavy show today because I want to talk about it. I've been watching it. But the one thing I was bringing up yesterday was this free agency is obviously very important. LeBron's a free agent. Is Durant a free agent? Did he sign a technically, or was it a 2+1?
I thought originally it was a 1 year, but I don't know what he signed after that.
Okay. He might have signed 2 more years cuz I think didn't he sign again last summer?
Yeah.
He did. So I think he won't sign again this summer, but LeBron is pretty much the only person that you need it to be a big summer, and I think his number one destination, besides, I think he does want to stay in Cleveland. I think obviously he wants to win in Cleveland and stay. That's his obvious first choice. He wants to win with this team and then try to get better. But I don't think he thinks that's possible. So I think his number one choice is Houston, outside of Cleveland. And if Houston goes to the finals, he can't go to Houston.
Yeah. Well, what you said earlier about LeBron staying in Cleveland really quick, I think that he does not want to stay in Cleveland. I think after losing Kyrie and he's fed up with Gilbert, I thought that they were actually going to lose the first round series to the Pacers, and then because the Pacers just play them so well.
Yesterday I was listening to Zach Lowe and Bill Simmons, or yesterday 2 days ago, and they brought up how they went to Game 7 with the Pacers, and I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
And they almost lost. It was a 4-point game.
Yeah, Pacers should have won one of those games at home. They should have won that game. But LeBron, I thought LeBron losing to the Pacers would have been his way out of Cleveland. He would have had a reason because he could have just said Gilbert. There wasn't a team around him. It was time for him to move on. If they lost in the first round. But since they swept the Raptors, and if they could beat Boston, I think that he could stay even if they lose in the finals. But especially if the Rockets were to beat the Warriors, then he can't go to Houston. But I think now he can stay in Cleveland. But I think
so. Do you not think he's going to Philly?
I thought he might if the Rockets win
that for
and
a while.
The Cavs lose, then I think he might go to Philly.
Okay.
It's a nice set. It's a nice.
I just think
fit.
I think Daryl Morey is really smart and has made very good moves, and I think Chris Paul is a free agent too.
Yeah,
Chris Paul is a free agent, so I think he knows. What he wants to do this summer, and I think he also knows that LeBron probably wants to play with. He definitely wants to play with Chris Paul and probably James Harden, I would guess. And so I think Morey knows that, and he has a plan to somehow keep it all together but not ruin Houston's future by, offering Chris Paul a max at 33 years old.
Yeah.
And so I think it'll be a lot of front if they end up getting everybody, it would be contracts that are like front loaded and then like short contracts that they can keep re-upping if they keep winning. But I don't see like there's not many teams that like appeal to LeBron, right? I think it's the Cavs, Houston, and Philly. I think those are the most appealing.
I thought Lakers at one point, but I think they're just gonna wait, let their players develop, and then hopefully sign like Leonard or Klay Thompson.
Yeah,
like
I don't think the Lakers is that realistic, really, and I think it's those three, and it's just like
what about the Knicks?
No.
Without James Dolan, I think that New York, he wants to bring the meta back. I could definitely see him going to New York.
I don't think so.
If there was no James Dolan, that would be my LeBron pick.
Okay, I guess I like that.
It's New York. He just wants to.
I don't know. I don't think
he's
he cares
the king
that
of
much.
New York. I think he does.
Houston and Philly are big enough. It's not New York, but it's not like they're good cities. No state income tax in Texas.
Yeah,
it's big.
Well, what were you gonna say? If you remember. Okay.
What was I gonna say, Jonah?
I don't know. You were just talking about where LeBron could go, maybe about.
I think only those three places.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really anybody outside of those. I don't even like. I couldn't see him, and I couldn't see him anywhere else. I could see him in any of those three places, which also brings me to a point that I was just thinking about the other night. Remember when seeing Kevin Durant in a Warriors jersey was super weird?
Yeah.
Like, people watched preseason basketball to see that. I thought that was weird. I want to bring that up.
I hated the Durant move. I was one of those guys that was like, wow, you're going to...
Same. I hate Kevin Durant. This is an
join
anti-Kevin Durant podcast, openly. Come on and defend yourself, but fuck you, Kevin Durant.
I mean, yeah, he's a great player. Possibly top 2, depending on like what you believe.
Oh, go on. Finish what you're going to say, but
I was just going to say it was a pussy move.
Oh, okay. So I was having a very long text conversation with my brother, and I know logically this literally makes no sense. But when I'm talking basketball, and when most people are, Kevin Durant is the second best player in the world. But I think the best player when the Warriors are playing their best is Steph Curry. And it's obviously that doesn't make sense, but I just think their style of play just suits him more, and it's just like that, and it's not even the style of play, it's just like the fans and the team feed more off Curry than off Durant, so it makes them better when he's at peak performance. And I was trying to explain this, and this might not still make sense, and it probably doesn't, but I think Kevin Durant's I think obviously he's a better basketball player, but when the team that they're both on is like up 20 and like hitting shots, it's Curry first and then Durant.
Yeah, so what I think about that is Curry is hitting the big threes. He's coming off those screens. Durant's doing it so effortlessly that you see these big runs and the fans get so into it when Steph hits a shot. And Durant, I feel like he just like posts up and will fade away, or will just drive and pull up for a mid range, and he does it so easily that like it's no longer a huge deal. But I definitely see what you're saying, that it seems like Steph is doing more, but I think it's just the type. It's definitely how the offense runs around him, how he's running through those screens and then just getting open shots. And Durant's more ISO.
Yeah, and I think there was, I don't even, like, I watched all of Game 4. I don't, like, Durant passed the ball in the last possession. I didn't go back and watch this, but I guess this was a huge deal. Like, he passed it up or something, and it's just like, yeah, he's a bitch. What do you expect?
Yeah. Do you know who he passed
it was to Klay, right? Because Klay took the last shot. I know Klay took the last shot, but I mean, like, Durant just, like, he's not a leader at all. He sucks. He's the worst kind of person, and it's just, you can't have a team revolve around that. Obviously, he's a great player, and it's just like it sucks that I have to respect his game, but I do. It's just I hate him.
Potential like Curry Durant beef if they lose the series.
Everything
seems so happy.
I think it's more like, I think people, I don't know, like there might be that beef, but I think if they lose, people are gonna like look at Clay. He's had a bad series, and they should, but like they're just gonna be like, get rid of, like, we don't need him, you know, like, and whatever.
Which I hate because he's so good.
He's so good. He's amazing, and like, but he said he'd take a pay cut to stay on the Warriors. So I don't know, but I mean, if the fans of the 2 of the last 3 years champions get upset because they didn't make it to the finals and start blaming their own team, that'd be dumb. But so let's go to the other teams first, the LeBron teams. Celtics are up 3-2, right?
Yeah.
Who's gonna win the series first?
I thought Celtics in 5, but now I think Celtics in 6.
Celtics in 6.
Yeah.
I think it'll go 7.
And who's gonna win?
LeBron will win.
I'm not gonna 7.
If I'm saying 7, you can't not say that. But I guess in this series you can, just because both teams have sucked so much on the road. But
I just think it's a lot easier for. I don't know why, but I just think it's a lot easier for the Cavs team to like shit the bed than it is for the Celtics.
Really, I think the opposite.
I know that they have LeBron, but like if
it's not just LeBron. Like in a game 7, even on the road, I do trust like J.R. Smith more than Jason Tatum. Why? Because J.R. Smith has been in the last 3 finals or whatever. Like I just trust that. Like I trust J.R., LeBron, Love, and Thompson more than most of the Celtics. Not Horford. Like Horford is obviously up there, and Marcus Morris. Like I trust Marcus Morris. He's not gonna make that many bad plays, but like won't. The Cavs, their core of the people that have gone with them, even though their team has changed, is still there, and it's just like they've been there. Yeah. And they still have LeBron. So
experience will definitely have to play in because they've just been so bad in Boston, and Boston has just played much better defense, or it's just the Cavs missing shots. That'll just will come down to.
Well, the Cavs were playing such good defense in
in last night,
3 and 4, and part of last night too
at home. Yeah,
Kevin Love is really good. Is a really good defender in some at some parts of the game, not all the time, but he has his moments. And everybody hates Love, and like I don't. Personal opinion, I don't really like him, but like as a basketball player, I still think he's good. Like obviously it's a drop off, and I don't think you can just like, if you want to blame LeBron for that, like some blame is like LeBron's on your team, you're not going to be putting up 30 and 15 every night.
Yeah.
But I still think he should be doing more. But I do think he's still solid. He's better than an average power forward. So people complain so much, and I don't understand. But he should be playing better.
Yeah, it just comes down to offensive boards. I feel like when he was on Minnesota, that was like he was so much better, and then just putting it back up because he scored and had so many rebounds each game. It was like 55 double-doubles in a row. I'm pretty sure one of his last seasons in Minnesota. And now he's like not doing anything, and they're just not going to win if he's not doing anything.
What finals matchup do you want to see?
That's tough. I don't like either team in the West.
I don't like either team really, but I want Cavs Rockets because I would like to see like how both of those teams played each other over. Because I think Celtics Rockets, I think the Celtics would win in like 6.
I think the Celtics could win against Houston for sure, and I think the Warriors would beat Boston. And
the Cavs, they might sweep the Cavs or 5. It's just like I want Houston and Cavs because I want one like Harden and Paul, like that thing in the finals would be so funny. Just like the jokes about them if they choke would be hilarious, just like, and it'd be cool. It'd be cool to see one like Harden was last there when he was a 6th man, so like as an MVP now, it would be awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
also Clint Capella, Tristan Thompson,
amazing. It'd be a great matchup.
It'd be amazing. Tristan Thompson is so undervalued. I hate it. He's obviously
He wasn't
he's
played a
not
lot.
great, but he's a very good defender, and he gets boards.
I don't know if he was hurt, but I feel like his minutes this year just went completely down, and then in
They
the playoffs
did.
they just boosted right back up.
Well, the Boston thing is because they're forcing them to play Baines rather than Morris, which is in their favor.
But even against Toronto, he was playing more minutes, I feel like, or Indiana. Even.
Well, I guess. Both those teams.
I don't know what went on with him, but either he was bad and just started playing a lot better, or they just did not need him in the regular season. All these matchups are working perfectly.
Yeah, I do like it. It's just like, against the Warriors, he's kind of useless. But against the Rockets, like, I think you can get both of the team's best lineups on the floor without having, like, together. Like, you don't, like...
You wouldn't have to switch anything.
No, not that. Like... I'm trying. Like, obviously, this doesn't make sense. You're trying to put your best players on the floor. Just like, there's not really a mismatch on there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't have to switch anything up for matchups. To have your best lineup.
Okay. I thought you were saying you'd have to like switch on screen. You could just be defend.
I mean, like you don't have to switch. You don't have to sub anyone out for matchup reasons.
Like it'd be Paul, Harden, Gordon, Tucker, probably for LeBron. Okay. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how it works with Gordon and Ariza and Tucker. Like, who's playing when? Gordon's, I think, the best player, but I don't know how their offense changes when he's on, and like what they want to run in the end of game situations. I just haven't watched the Rockets enough to realize. But
yeah, I would honestly, if that was the matchup and I were the Rockets, I would run those three. Tucker, Ariza, depending on whoever, and then Capella, and I'd put Gordon on Love, and I would just try it and be like, if they keep getting boards, then we'll do it. But like, this is like,
wait, you put Eric Gordon on Kevin?
Who else are you gonna put on him?
Yeah, I guess
that's what I'm saying. With that, if you're putting your best lineups, I just realized I didn't like. That's the one glaring thing, but like I would try it just because like. I think you could get away with it, and I think the offensive.
I feel like Love would just body him in the post, unless they can bring like a second man over. But
yeah, but that's teams don't like the Cavs were doing it in Game 4 and in Game 5. Like for some reason, when Thompson would have like Terry on him or something like that, like they just wouldn't go to him, and it's like. Thompson is bigger. Like, I don't really care. Like, if he's not a great player and doesn't have great post moves, he's 9 inches taller than Terry Rozier.
I think it's because, especially Thompson, he only has, like, he doesn't have a jump shot, so he's only taking it to the hoop.
Oh, we were talking about how he dribbles, right? Wasn't that you
Thompson?
and me? Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Was it not?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
How he dribbles like Stanley in The Office?
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to. He's so scared when he has to dribble.
Like, even if he does take it in against Terry, like he wouldn't be quick enough for like there would be a center around that area most likely. Horford would probably be somewhat helping if he's not fully double teaming. Mm-hmm. He's definitely help like on the inside the paint with help defense. So with guys like Kevin Love though. He could back you down and fade and just bank it in. Like he did that a few times against Boston.
Yeah. That's true. My theory is not right.
Yeah, I'd say Gordon sits and then Ariza and Tucker would play
just
for
matchups. It's so tough. I just don't like that.
I don't know. I think I think if Gordon's having
all right, Harden on LeBron.
No.
Ariza on Love.
That would work out. Yeah, Ariza on Love. That would be fine. Ariza's not a terrible defender.
No. But that I'm saying that the lineup would be Harden on LeBron, Ariza on Love, Gordon on whoever.
I mean, I don't think Harden can guard LeBron. No,
I don't think he can either.
He's definitely got a different defense though in the playoffs. Harden.
Yeah,
he turns it up.
He's been playing well, like and LeBron. I don't think any. The only defense that has been bad is Steph, and I don't really know why. Like, it's been at some points just really bad. Like they were just like, all right, Harden, Paul screen, Harden, you're on Curry, and
even if it's not one of the bigger players, if it's Chris Paul, he's also
he's torching him. Like it's bad, and it does like I don't care about his good half and good quarter. Like you have to play competent defense.
Otherwise, you're just gonna lose.
You're just gonna lose,
which they have twice. So.
Exactly. Like there's a point when the three is more than two, and then when you're just letting everything go in. Yeah. Like that's what he was doing, and it was so hard to watch.
Yeah.
All right, what do you want to talk about next?
Draft.
Yeah, sure. I'll talk about the draft.
Oh
no, wait. Quick tangent before the draft. Dwayne Casey.
Oh.
Looks to be the next Pistons head coach.
Oh. I wasn't aware of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So the Pistons hired a front office guy to oversee the hiring of coach and everything and like serve whatever basketball operations and shit.
Yeah.
From Memphis, and he wants to get Dwayne Casey, which I am fine with. He's a good coach. There's not coaches that are for sure better than him, and I do think the Pistons like have talented people and like he can. I'm fine with going like 42-40 for the next 3 seasons. Like obviously it sucks, but they can't. They have too much talent to tank.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They have too bad of contracts to trade it to tank. So like utilize the talent while you have it, and just like I like Dwayne Casey, and I think like I see this as a 4 or 5 year coaching thing. They start rebuilding, and then they'll get a new coach or whatever.
Yeah.
And if it turns out like they're rebuilding on the run, which the Raptors kind of did with Casey, that's dope too.
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
like he can stay, and it's I would love, like, that's a great hire.
Yeah, I like Casey a lot.
Yeah.
If people are worried about, like, if the Pistons were to hire Casey and people are just worried, like, because the Raptors never get anywhere, I just want to be able to actually have like a winning record first.
Yeah.
And make the playoffs first, before even worrying about losing in the first round for the next like 3 years. I don't care. Yeah. I just want to be able to win games.
I would love to just attend playoff games and just watch them.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
like, have some moments of just, like, you know, maybe we'll win and stuff. Like, just like, bro, going against Cleveland 2 years ago or whatever was awesome. It was just awesome to watch the Pistons get swept. It was honestly, it was amazing. Like, I loved it, and hopefully they can get to the playoffs, just because this team pisses me off so much. So let's not talk about them because I'll just get mad.
Okay.
NBA draft. I don't even know where. I don't want to, like. I don't know how I want to do this. Who's your number one point guard? That's what I want to know.
Luka probably. If he's
no. He's not a point guard.
Oh,
I'm not saying he's a point guard. He's a shooting guard, small forward. He's a shooting guard.
That's tough. I feel like there's some not.
I think he'll end up probably
picks.
being a point guard, but I'm not saying he's a point guard.
I feel like there are some not top 10 picks that could end up being like better their rookie year for point guards.
Okay.
But right now, I think I might go with Trae Young. Just what he did in college was ridiculous, and I think he could definitely be very good.
So I'm putting Sexton as my number one.
Okay.
I'm team Sex.
He's my number 2.
I'm team Sex man.
Yeah.
Love him. Love everything he's about. If you have free time, look up Colin Sexton, Jalen Hands. Colin Sexton absolutely babies this kid. Just at like some showcase. Just big dicks him the entire time, and it's awesome to watch.
Yeah.
What's another? Who's your number one small forward? Is it Porter?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. It's tough because he like barely played. But
you sure you want to make him your number one?
I don't know. I like. Yeah, I think I will. Do I not want to? Who do you think is? Knox? Who's your number one?
I don't know. McCall. I'll go McCall as my number one. McCall is. I just think he'll like. You might have been talking to you about this too. Like, I think at worst he'll just be like Marcus Morris. He'll just give you like double digit points, like mid rebounds, low assists, like that. Like he can give you that, and like obviously like that's not what you want if it's like the best small forward, but like the best small forward is going 6, and like that's not like if that ends up turning out like I'll be fine with that. I just love him, so I just think he does so much well. Like he's not gonna do anything that bad, and that's what I want.
I could see.
And bro, it has him going to Philly. Like everything says he's going to Philly, and it's so unfair if he goes to Philly.
Yeah. Well, because they have like
this
the
draft is so loaded. It's so loaded.
I just think like I don't know. Since he's on such a good team that had so many threats, he can definitely play a lot better. Like if he just catches the ball in transition and can hit a 3. So that's why I think Porter can be better, just because he can. I feel like he can do more on a worse team.
I understand. Yeah.
But like if Bridges is going to Philly, then when there's already a Ben Simmons,
bro,
like,
this one has Bridges and Omari Spellman, both Nova, going to Philly.
that'd be chemistry out.
Wouldn't
have to worry about that.
I mean, that's what I wanted. I wanted the Kings to draft Monk and Fox last year, and they could have, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So who's your number 1 overall prospect?
I think Ayton. He's just so special.
I'm the Donc Man.
Yeah, I think Donk is gonna go first overall.
Really?
Well,
he said he didn't. He said he wasn't gonna. Might not come over.
Yeah, I saw that. Wait, but
so this mock draft has him going 5 to Dallas.
I don't
because of like that.
I mean, yeah. If that ends up happening, if he's not coming over, then maybe yeah. But
no. Like he would come over in that situation. Like
okay.
He's like, if I go to Phoenix or Sacramento, like fuck that. That's a bad. Yeah. Like I don't want to do that. But
wait, but did Phoenix hire his coach? I thought Phoenix hired someone.
I thought they hired the Spurs guy. They hired a foreign Spurs guy.
Yeah, a foreign guy.
Oh yeah.
He was there. He was. His coach.
Okay. So maybe
he was like a Serbian coach or something like that. But I guess if it doesn't really matter, then they're not going to draft him.
Yeah. But I mean, like, this draft easily goes 14 deep. Like, of all people that I can legitimately see like playing a big role, and then like Lonnie Walker on Minnesota, I could see him coming in. Jamal Crawford played so many minutes for them this year, didn't he? Was that the Wolves? No, that is the Wolves.
For the Wolves, yeah.
Crawford
played a lot.
For the Wolves, Lonnie Walker's a shooting guard. Like,
yeah.
If you just play him some minutes this year, and then like he can turn out to be really good. Like Troy Brown is another shooting guard. Like he can be really good. Gary Trent, these are all like late first round picks. Jalen Brunson, a late first round pick. Just so,
2 high schoolers.
Mitchell Robinson. It's Mitchell Robinson and Simmons, right?
Yeah. Just outside of lottery though. But I just recently watched some Robinson tape in high school, and
what'd you think?
He's a monster.
Really?
Yeah, I thought he was pretty good. But also, it's like high school competition, so it doesn't really mean much.
That's true.
But
like 58th pick in this draft. From Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, Yante Mateen.
Hey,
like he was
good.
He was the best player in the SEC, wasn't he?
Yeah,
best player in a pretty good conference, and he's going 58. I'm telling you right now, he's going to be a good NBA player. I don't know if he'll be in it for long, but like I think he'll have a time where he's in the NBA and like kind of playing like meaning like somewhere. Malik Newman from Kansas is going 53.
Yeah, which
like what is this? This doesn't like. One mock, like I'm just getting mad at the mock draft now.
Yeah.
But like, all these are Hamidou Diallo, who is my favorite person in the world. He is actually maybe my favorite person ever. Is going 55, and if he goes 55, and the Pistons have 1 pick in this draft, and they have 42, and he's there, and they don't pick him, I will murder them.
They just got Kennard though.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Why do we have a first round pick in like this amazing
Raleigh Hawkins was great. He was like a huge recruit, wasn't he?
He was, yeah, he was, but he just did not play very well.
Yeah, but like
neither did like
you have
all
the
of Arizona.
potential.
Yeah.
God, Shake Milton going like this. Now I'm getting mad at this again, but like
Yeah.
Shake Milton, very good. Keita Bates-Diop is a fucking amazing basketball player. Tony Carr is another amazing basketball player.
This draft has.
It's so, and all these guys are going. Javon Carter, Devontae Graham, all these guys. These guys have going in the second round, and like that might not happen. But what I'm saying is like, this is like, it's just like that's how much there is. And the Pistons have one fucking pick, and I'm actually gonna murder someone. I'm actually like, bro, I can't. In this draft, you have to have a first round pick.
Yeah.
They could have gotten Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or Miles Bridges. Oh my god, I'm so mad. But yeah, I'm so. Playing 2K makes me so excited for this draft, bro.
Oh yeah,
so excited.
I was playing 2K today, and I started simulating. It was at the draft for the first year. Immediately, I see a trade. Cleveland traded the number 1 overall pick to the Pistons for Andre Drummond and Blake Griffin.
Love it.
And nothing. It was the first overall pick and one other pick. So the Cavs had LeBron, Kevin Love, Blake Griffin, and Andre Drummond on their team.
So. You know what? Zag when everybody's zigging, go big, and everybody's going small.
Just running the
but one thing about the draft that I really wanted that won't come true, unless for some reason Ayton falls out of the top 2. But the top 2 consensus seems like Ayton and Doncic, but like Doncic is just like he might not just because of like they don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
But I really wanted Ayton to go to Atlanta and have Ayton and Collins. I love John Collins, and I think Ayton is going to be great. But this one has Jaren Jackson, and I'm in. I am so in on that, too. Jaren Jackson and John Collins. I just don't. Okay, 1, fuck Marvin Bagley. He's going to be terrible.
Yeah, I don't like him.
And 2, I like Mo Bamba as a person. It's just those really tall, lanky guys, I just. Like,
can't see them being
I just
good.
can't, like, I don't see him developing on a bad team. That's the thing. Like,
yeah, like Capella can develop on the Rockets.
He's going to go to a bad team, and it, like, he's gonna be a good defender. It's just, I don't think he's gonna develop offense, and I wish he was worse so he could go lower to just like a Philadelphia or even New York. Like, imagine Kristaps and Bamba.
Yeah, that'd be great. If he goes to Dallas, though, they need like better wings for him to actually develop.
Yeah, and it's just
better.
And I do like him. I think he's not. He's gonna be picked too high, and it was just the wrong thing. Like, you can't put a guy like that in that type of situation.
Yeah.
What else did I have? I've heard Wendell Carter is better than Bagley. For like some people think that, and I would love that. I don't know. Maybe I'm in on Carter. I like a lot of people in this draft.
Carter Markkanen in Chicago. That would be very nice. If Carter went 7th to Chicago, they'd have a very good young big man duo.
I would love Porter. I would love Porter in Chicago. Just get Levine, Porter, Markkanen. Kind of like that. I would just try to that would be great. Atlanta has a lot of
picks.
They have 2 first rounds very early in the second.
The Clippers have back-to-back lottos.
Well, I mean, whose pick is that?
Ours.
Yeah, it is. Oh wait, Atlanta has 3 first round picks.
Yeah, they have 3rd.
Wow,
30,
this is all. I'm in. I see. That's no. So I'm they have Tony Carr going to Atlanta, which I would love.
Schroeder.
But backup. Plus, Schroeder's gonna want a lot of money. I know he signed a contract, but later, just let him walk. But like, everybody's in on Atlanta, and I was in. But now that everybody's in, I might be out. Like, everybody's like, Atlanta's in a really good position, and like, I would want to be them. But like, like, I don't want to be like, I've been saying that forever. Like, obviously, like, a lot of people know, like, they've had a top pick. It's just like, I like wanted like the Ayton Collins thing, But now everybody's like, ooh, Atlanta's in a good situation. Now I'm just like, ooh, maybe they're not. Maybe they're gonna boof, and I want to be out. Like, I don't want to be in with everybody else because usually people are wrong. There are a lot of potential
mistakes that can be made.
Phoenix has the 16th pick too, bro. What is going on? The Clippers, Phoenix, and Hawks all have 2 top 20 picks. That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. 3 teams are picking for what? Like, what is that? 20% of the first?
Phoenix, Atlanta, and the Clippers?
Phoenix, Atlanta, and Clippers have 6 of the first 20 picks.
I mean, that's huge for the Clippers since they already have, like, DeAndre Jordan.
No, I think the Clippers are in another great situation just because having 2 back-to-back, you can move up, you can move down if you want. Like, it doesn't matter. You can...
Colin Sexton
I would try.
falls.
A lot of people have been like, we want or not. We want. They think the Clippers are gonna trade up. I would trade down and try to shed a salary that they have. I don't know if they have any crazy ones that they would want to get rid of, but like just because of the talent, you don't really. I mean, both of these people are really good, but I don't know. Depends what they want. But if they just want to get in like better cap position for the future and everything.
Yeah, I don't think. I'd be kind of surprised if they kept both back to back.
Really? You'd be surprised?
I feel like
I think they will.
Yeah.
I think they will like just pick back to back. I mean, why not? Like one of the 2 picks in the lottery that you have should hit. Or at least not even should hit like to be amazing, should hit to be a starter for your team, you know?
Yeah.
So like I would do it. What else? I don't think I had anything else off the top of my mind. Hockey finals. I'm excited. I'm gonna watch some of it.
Yeah,
Caps Vegas. I watched almost all the Vegas playoffs.
Is this good or bad for the NHL?
I mean, it's the one they wanted for the conference finals.
No, Vegas making it to the finals like at all as an expansion team. What do you think?
I don't know. Like, why does that show it's bad for the NHL? I don't think it does. I just think. I just think the talent pool in the NFL and the NHL is like pretty equal. Like you have the obviously amazing players, but like you have what Crosby, Ovechkin, and like McDavid. And you have other stars like Eichel, Carlson. I'm trying to just name NHL players I fucking know now, which is embarrassing.
Yeah, but why do an expansion if the team that joins is just gonna potentially win the Stanley Cup? Like all these teams have to lose all these players for a team to make the like I think NHL teams are pretty upset.
I see that side, but I mean,
like the Penguins having to get rid of Fleury.
They weren't playing him. They won the cup with Murray, right?
Yeah,
last year.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the contract situation or anything like that is, but if they could have kept Fleury as a backup, they definitely would have wanted to.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, again, I don't know the contract situation and everything with all the players.
I don't know. It's not like they didn't get the best players. An expansion team is not supposed to go to the cup. Like they just played better than everybody.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
It's awesome, and I can't wait to watch some of it. Just because, like,
are the Caps gonna blow it?
They're both. I think they're gonna win. It's so hard because, like, bro, you have nothing to base this off of. Literally nothing. Yeah. Like it's year 1 of a franchise and a team that has not been there for a while. It's like it's just like I literally I think the Caps will win, and I want them to, but I just want to watch. Like I want it to go 7 games, so I'm watching Game 7. Like really excited just because it's awesome
in Vegas too.
Yeah. So you haven't listened to any new music, but you know, for all my awesome listeners out there. I just gonna run through some of the shit I've been rocking the last month, I guess, just because a lot of music has been coming out and a lot of good music at that. So I think I talked about Arian Foster rapping.
What?
Did I not show you this?
No.
Oh, no way.
Does he rap now?
Yeah, wait. I'll play you a snippet. Wait. His name is not Arian Foster. You're not looking this up. You're listening through me. So he came out with an album sometime, and it was this year, and it's really, like, this first song is really good. It's just like, it flows and it's good. I'm just gonna play this in the back while I talk, honestly. But and I'll when he comes on, I'll let it play. But so this came out, good album. Toby Lou, Tobi Lou, Lou, came out with an EP. That's pretty good. Shrem Life.
Yeah.
Wait.
I ain't been feeling real enough. And I don't know how to deal with stuff. All of this been building up. It's like I'm watching them watch they Superman struggle trying to hold this building up.
It's
and
really good. Like
ain't in my
good.
Feelings much, but when I am, don't like to think about it. Usually I drink about it.
Yo, he sounds like J. Cole, but he's better than J. Cole.
The rap is down and its irony's getting loud. Privately going crazy. Friendships is getting shaky. And business is getting flaky. Cause greed and these niggas snaky. And freedom is what you pay me, so I'm flying through the matrix I go, and all these places I go, see all these faces I know, and all these races I slow.
So good. So Shrem Life 3, Swaycation, Jim Tro, liked all of them. Up in My Cocina, great song. The one with Doug, which one? Offshore, great song. Guatemala, great song. Jim Tro, Brinks Trucks, Chanel, got a lot of good songs. Designer came out with a little, I don't even know if it was an EP or not, but Destination on that. Oh, Designer singing, it's so good. Designer singing. Let's see. Oh, okay. So, oh wait. Gotta hear the end of the verse.
Working the summer, so your cupboard in the winter is full. You gotta love it. Nah, you gotta love it. Champagne in my stomach. All the while they fussing with opinions out of their budget, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Bobby.
So that is Bobby Fino, aka Arian Foster.
Wow.
Great.
Wow.
It's
some J. Cole, Lupe Fiasco type of vibes from his voice.
Yeah.
It's very good.
He sounds great. So another album, Leon Bridges, Good Thing, R&B, soul, country, twang-esque. So good. Beyond song on it is a magnificent song. Just close your eyes. Just imagine great things. Matt and Kim, you know Daylight? You know the song Daylight? Okay, Matt and Kim came out with the album. Pretty good. Playboy Cardi's album. I liked Shoota, which I think is probably the song of the summer for me. It is maybe the best song of this year so far. It is hot. I'm not going to play it with the outro, though. I'm saving that for big timers. I liked Poke It Out, and I liked No Time with Gunna. Other than that, I liked it. It was fine. T Grizzly, I liked Activated. 2 Vaults, banger. What else? Okay. Nav, Reckless. I liked it. I don't like Nav. Reckless, good. Hit Boy, Tony Fontana. Hit Boy came out with an album earlier this year with Dom Kennedy, courtesy of Half a Mil. They came out with a song on that album called Tony Fontana. Hit Boy made it an album. Clocked In featuring Rich the Kid. Hit that song up. Wandered Away, EP by Anna Leone. Young Girl, pipes. Literal pipes. Just bursts out emotion. Kind of sad, but oh, it's so good. And then before we get to this last one, I went to the Saba concert last Friday at the Shelter. Probably the best concert I've ever been to. Saba is amazing. Listen to Care For Me, please, Jonah, and anybody else listening. It's a great album. But opening for him was Joseph Chilliams. This guy, bro. This guy is like a comic rapper. He did like his set was rapping and stand-up. He was so fucking funny. We talked to him after the show. Like, this guy is so chill. His only album out is called Henry Church, and he was like, yo, I got an album out. It's called Henry Church. I named it Henry Church because that's Enrique Iglesias' name in English, so I thought that was funny. And just I start cracking up. It's so good. Look him up on YouTube. His videos are funny. Just Joseph Chilliams. And the last album we're getting to, Harder Than Ever, Harder Than Hard, Too Hard, No Hat, Lil Baby, Harder Than Ever. I mean, this album is so good. Song, like, there's just like Yes Indeed featuring Drake, featuring Moneybagg Yo, featuring Gunna, featuring Young Thug, featuring Gunna and Lil Uzi, featuring Offset, featuring Hood Rich, Pablo Juan. It's a fire album. There's so many good songs.
A lot of
Yes Indeed is like, I texted my brother this. I'm sad that Drake made Lil Baby blow up. At least like it helped him blow up a little more just because Drake was on one of his songs, and I don't really like Drake that much, so I kind of don't like that. But I mean, both of the songs with Gunna are so good. The Thug song is good. Offset's verse is great. I'm playing Life Goes On featuring Gunna and Lil Uzi to play us out. Do you have any last words for today, Jonah?
I mean, after all of that, I just have a lot of music that I need to listen to now.
Well, I'm going to start you off
back to you
with some Life Goes On. That is our show today. R.I.P. Young King Dave. We're smoking Doinks all day for you. Shout out Jonah Wolf. Life Goes On. Lil Baby Kosho.
Cook that shit up, Quay. Go too fast. I don't need one no seatbelt. Bad little bitch got no breasts. Upgrade now she got D cups. How about the range? I'm glowing. Who is the baby? He going in. Man, these old rappers getting boring. They be taking shots, I ignore them. Send a pet to the hood while I'm touring. Making plays out of town like I'm Jordan. Need to go get your hoe cause she whoring. If I balk on my way, I'ma score it. Lamborghini, I don't want no Porsches. I'm on fire, don't touch me, I'm torching. Had the fish on my teeth, I went porcelain. Put the ton on my back, I'm a horseman. One more year, I'ma make it a Forbes. They load me in the bed like he 40. I be sitting inside of the Moreland. Ain't no screens attached, keeping it cordless. She keep calling, but I keep ignoring it. Ain't no stopping, I'm keeping it for it. Man, these niggas can't stop me, I'm going it. Man, these niggas can't stop me, I'm going it. Every time the pack get gone, I get another low. My main bitch tryna leave me alone, cause I fucked another hoe. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know these niggas be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Man, that shit crazy, different city with some different hoes. Here we go. Every time the pack get gone, I get another low. My main bitch tryna leave me alone, cause I fucked another hoe. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know these niggas be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Man, that shit crazy, different city with some different hoes. Here we go.
I spend the whole M on some clothes. Got up on this, I sold out the show. Gonna hot like a pot on the stove. Yellow AP on all of my hoes. I like when that wet on the toes. Picture me riding around in that rose. I put some ice on my wrist, it was swole. Still ain't got time to lay over with you hoes. All of these drugs in my body, I got paid, somebody keep checking my pose. Walk in the club with no warning, take care of the money, they swing on the pole. Water on me like the sunny, I shine when it's sunny, this platinum and rose. Gonna out the street when I go to DC, I'ma fuck with the mo.
Every time the pack get gone, I get another low. My main bitch tryna leave me alone, cause I fucked another hoe. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know these niggas be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Man, that shit crazy, different city with some different hoes. Here we go. Every time the pack get gone, I get another low. My main bitch tryna leave me alone, cause I fucked another hoe. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes.
fucked, I know the hoe. Tryna spend the whole M on some clothes. Got a bonus, I sold out the show. Gonna hot like a pot on the stove. Yellow AP on all of my hoes. I like when they wet on the toes. Picture me riding around in that rose. I put some ice on my wrist, it was swole. Still ain't got time to lay over with you hoes.